Welcome to the Clock Hour. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm your host, Marv Kendall. I got a very special guest. I met this brother years ago, back in, I think, '06, '07, somewhere around there, early 2000s, from Philly, man. My very special guest today is a phone-in guest, my man. You mind if I call you Park Ave? That's what I'm used to calling you, but I know your full name. But I'm gonna call you Park Ave for a minute. Wayne Morris, but my man Park Ave. That's good.
Yeah, you can definitely call me Park Ave. You know what it is, bro. Man,
Yeah. You know what? Real quick, I be paying attention to what you got going on. You know, we went from hip hop to you went to comedy, then you went to books. No, you went to clothes before the books. Now it's
yeah,
books.
you know.
So let me ask you a question. First of all, title of this book. The
The title was called "Despite Us."
Despite of.
Yeah, I really, I, it took me a little while to come up with the concept, man. But going back and forth with myself, and I was like, you know what? Despite of everything I went through, growing up and just all the trials and tribulations and just, just all the ups and downs, despite of
Right.
everything, still here, man. Rocking and rolling, bro. So that's why I named the book "Despite of."
Right. You know what? And from the career that I was on, you meet a lot of people that use their their trauma or their past to reflect them in a negative way, or they blame that. But every since I met you, man, you've been like my brother from another, man, to be honest with you. Even when I slide through Philly and everything, you was there, always there, man. You showed us much love. uh, Hospitality is incredible, and
Right.
I just looking at the notes on your book. I haven't read it, but looking at the notes on your book, despite of you would figure that you would maybe walk around here being some angry dude or something, but that's not who you are.
Oh yeah, man, definitely, bro. Like, I definitely know a lot of people, man, that been through a lot of trauma, man, that been through, maybe more than what I've been through, and they bitter, man. They never got past it. They let that just eat them up and swallow them, swallow them whole. And I always felt like, bro, that at the end of the day, um, like the last interview I did, I didn't let that, kind of just, you know, I ain't let that make me who, you know what I'm saying? Like, at
Right.
the end of the day, all that shit was going on back in the day.
Yeah.
But I was able to take it and put it to the side, man, and still live a life, man. You know what I mean? Sports, get money, you know what I mean? The
Right.
ladies, you know what I mean? I was still able to live a life, I knew that was part of what was going on. And that's
Yeah.
another thing. I always been able to just deal with what's going on at the time being, and this is what it is, and figure out how to, you know what I mean, maneuver in that
Right.
space and just keep it moving, man. With some people, they let stuff like that just boggle them down. Like I said, like I'll be 50 years old in May. I mean, and imagine if I never, if I let this take control of my life since back in the day, man, I would have been nothing, bro.
Right. Right.
Always, always felt like, and I said this, and I told my pop this, and like I said, this book is about, my life, my pop, and everything. But me and my pop was like real tight. You know what I mean? After all this happened,
Yeah.
my pop, I ain't seen him for a while. Once him and my mom divorced and all that, and I ain't seen him for a while. We kind of linked back up maybe like 2011, something like that.
Yeah.
It was, from 2011 all the way until he passed away almost 2 years ago. You know what I mean? He died of cancer. You know what I mean? But we were super tight. We would talk every day, every day on the way to work, every day on the way home. But that only happened and only worked because I I basically did a documentary speaking on, like, getting it out, speaking on how I felt about the situation. I let my pop watch it, and then I told him and let him know how I felt about the situation. I even told him that I wanted to kill him. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
how I felt, just from the abuse and just everything I was going through. But by doing that, it released me, bro. It freed me. You know what I mean? And my pop got to hear what I had to say. He got to look me in my eyes. Yeah, I got to look him in his eyes. He got to, speak and tell me, you know, what he was going through and why it was done, and he got to apologize, man. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I forgave him, and that just lifted everything off me, bro.
So,
you know, and I was, you know, living
right.
life, man. Like I said, don't get me wrong, it happened. You know, was it right? Hell no, it wasn't right. You know what I mean? You know, I'm glad my pop was there, and people asked me if I had a chance, would I ever change? Would I ever, you know, if I had to do it again, would I ever do it different? I would say no, because at the end of the day, what I went through was crazy, and should no child or should no human go through what I went through, but it helped mold me into the man I am today.
Bingo.
Who I am. I mean, already. I mean,
That's it.
yeah, so that's why I'm able to walk around, man, you know, and the energy I got, man, you know, like I said, when we met, bro, you know what I mean, and we've been A1 since day one. Even
Yeah, you're right.
for months. I still see you on social media. We shout out, you know what I mean, because it's all love. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's understood ain't got to be spoken about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bro, it's brotherhood. It's family. So
Yeah, man.
got to talk for like 2-3 months. We might go by a year and don't really bust it up, but you know it's all love on my end, and I know
Right.
you, bro.
Right. Because you know what? Even looking at your book can help so many people. You know, and when I hear different things like that, I can't even say I had a bad childhood. We just, you know, my mom's did what she could. Um,
Right.
and I'm grateful. But knowing people that was on a similar journey than yours, your book could possibly help a bunch of people. You know, I see that as you reaching out. And you're always up to something. That's why I got much love for you, much respect for what you do. Because what's your next move?
I just was thinking about that, bro. Listen, bro, I've been on the mission for almost 25, 26 years, bro.
Right.
Listen, I started my very first, what can I say? How can I say it? My very first project was my documentary back in '05, bro. That was
Okay.
'05.
Right.
When I did the whole documentary. It's on, you know, some of it's on YouTube, you know, some of it's on there, you know, some got, you know, taken off when our boy Zipper, you know what I mean, you know, my Zipper Sports.
Right.
He back in the day, you know, he was uploading my stuff for me back in the day.
Oh, okay.
So some of the stuff got lost, but you know, some of it's still on YouTube though. You know, everybody can check my YouTube channel out. It's Certified Hustle Media.
Certified Hustle Media. Gotcha.
Certified Hustle.
Yep.
I mean, but yeah, bro. I was saying that, man. I've been on a run for like almost 26 years, man. Like you say, going back to '05.
Right.
I mean, so did the documentary, and then you know, from there, you know, I met the Young Boys. Remember, I had the Young Boys I was managing. You know, H&S.
Yeah.
Like,
I still got a few pictures, man.
yeah. When I had them, we was rocking out for a minute.
Right.
Well, it's RIP, but you know, I got him still. You know, got him on. Everything I told him I was gonna do for him, I did for him, man. I got him on Apple Music, on YouTube, and everything.
Right.
They got my signs, man. Yeah, I mean, if you would have just lived longer, man, you know, definitely a talent. Them Young Boys they were before their time, man. They was Young Boys like
Yeah.
16, but they was just like, especially Young Boy Larry Spades. He was on Meek Mill level, dog. I keep it real. Like people know, people from Brooklyn used to come down and listen to music, and they used to fuck with Meek too.
Right.
Like, yo, this young boy nice, man.
And you a lot of people don't realize there's a few that when you go to Philly is different. And this is what I noticed. Very respectful and polite. You know, very, very respectful dudes, but to take your head off in the same conversation.
And that's the thing, bro. You right about that. Like, you know, like
Yeah,
you know, like I've been asleep my whole life, man. Born and raised, man.
Right, but always made me feel like I was home. Always.
Right.
I always felt like I was home when I was down there.
And all that, you know.
Yeah.
You always just showing love and everything, especially
Right.
for me and people, you know, that know me, that know you now, you know what I mean?
Right. Because I was telling somebody, I said, yeah, we used to come down and perform over here. They was like, for real? I said, yeah. Because I got a homeboy down there now I served in the Navy with.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, and then you know my other people down there. You know, you met my other people, so it's all good, man. I always was connected to it. You know, we talked about that a while back, but I've always been connected to it for one reason or another. But it's just always felt good to go down there because of the hospitality. That's what I liked.
Right. And, people always try to make, I mean, Philly definitely is a wild city, man.
Yeah.
But if you ain't out here wilding and you out here moving the right way, bro, you ain't got no problems, man.
Right,
like,
right.
Like I had, Philly is Philly, bro. And you got to be a certain way. Like, even when I leave my town where I'm at, even when I leave Jersey now, and whenever I go back to Philly, once I hit that bridge, bro, get over that bridge, my whole mentality switch.
Yeah.
Happen anywhere. But when I get to Philly, I'm just on a super swivel, more than ever, I got
Right.
with me. I'm just, but I stay out the way, bro. I ain't never been in no drama. I ain't never been in none of that BS. So I move by myself, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's still in Philly, but I move by myself, man, because I really don't know what type of time, what dudes got going on, who they got.
Right.
And when dudes slide up, dog, they ain't going to say, yo, bro, you right?
Yeah. You right. That's like that's like anywhere, going. I be some everywhere too, man, and you tread lightly, tread how you gonna tread, but tread lightly. Especially when you go down south. I've been back and forth down south, so it's been a little different. So I used to live down there before, so I kind of got an idea how to move around. It's a little different now, but I got a subtle idea on how to do it.
Yeah, I don't even sleep with the South either. So you never.
No, you can't.
No?
You can't.
Some Southern boys, don't play either. So I show everybody respect, bro. Don't matter.
Right.
That's who I mean, even like you said with this book, bro. That's one of the reasons why I wrote this book, bro, because I felt like that it could really help some people, man, especially the youth, man. Because a lot of times, man, you never know what people going through, man. Like you never know, man.
Right. I got a plug for you also, couple plugs. So
right.
you gonna be all right.
Right. Oh yeah. How's that your homegirl too? I got to link up with her over the weekend. We gonna link up maybe this week.
Okay.
Like I said, it's all love, man. And then another thing is too, bro. Like we ain't no gatekeepers, bro. Like anything I know, anything I got, I share with people, bro.
Right.
Because what's for me is for me, bro.
Yeah.
Man. Like at the end of the day, bro. I always been a smart dude. I hated school and everything because I knew school wasn't for me because I always been an entrepreneur. Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, I got plenty of dudes I went to school with, man. That went to college. That I'm living 15, 20 minutes away from.
Right. Okay.
And we in the same zip code.
Right.
And, but I'm always gonna find a way, bro. That's me.
Yeah, because I gotta finish my book. I got a book I've been writing. I gotta finish it.
Finish that, bro. I tell everybody. Like when people find out I got a book, they like, yo, I should write. I said, yo, they like, I should write a book. I said, write it, bro. Write it.
Yeah, I tell people the same thing. I said, even if you get yours done before me, man, go ahead, do it. Why not? That's the next chapter. You've done everything else coming from that end, the music end, and then you move along. After the music thing dies down, you move along to something else. That's why I do television now and podcasting.
And that's the thing, bro. You always, ever since I met you, you was always able to stay relevant, bro.
Yeah.
Always want to be relevant, bro, no matter what, because it's all, authentic. It ain't no, I don't do that BS. It's all authentic. Like
right.
From the documentary,
right.
The man, young boys, put out a classic mixtape. From that, from doing the hip hop shows to the comedy,
right.
To the movies, to
right.
To the book, to like I got a almost 26-year run, bro.
Yeah, you do.
So I say one of my songs, Marv. I the life of 10 men. You know how many dudes never even left the city, bro?
I can imagine, but what? One thing about it, that's a gift or a blessing that you always had.
Right.
That's like even when I seen the clothes, I still rock the shorts, man. I got a couple pairs of shorts, and I still rock the shorts and everything.
You ain't just one of the homies. I keep it real, but you ain't just one of the homies. Like you support too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you support. I got homies. They don't even support me, bro.
Nah, I get it.
I got people, that's close to me, bro, that never even, bought the book or nothing, bro. I got strangers showing me crazy love.
That's the way it be sometime though. If when you think about it, it's hard to like. Even when I first started the music, I came back home. I couldn't get the love here, man.
Right?
I went to
Crazy.
New Haven.
You go elsewhere and you get the love.
Yeah, man. And you know what? One day somebody asked me. I said, I know how to open my mouth. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Oh, I tell my son that all the time. I tell everybody that closed mouth don't get fed. My pop used to say that.
Yeah, closed mouth
But
don't get fed, man. And I told him, I said, man, we had a good run. We had a very good run because I opened my mouth. Like, hey, what's up? We can come down. I want to come. I mean, if it's in a 5-hour radius, I could do it. 8 hours, I could do it.
y'all came down to my hip hop show, bro. That was how long was that ride?
That's 3 hours, 3.5.
Y'all came all the way down, bro.
Yeah.
Over that. Yeah, I mean, got there, performed and everything.
Yeah. We stayed overnight the first time. Second time we took off coming back.
After the performance and everything, we had a great night. Because after the
yeah, man, you treated us went out to eat and everything, man. Come on, man.
We had a good time. It was a bunch of us, bro.
Yeah, that was a lot of us. Right.
That was love right there, bro. Like,
yeah, man.
Great night, a great show. We went to the what's that? The joint where they sell all the breakfast food and all that.
Right.
Went to the joint, man. We had a big grub, man. We had a good time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Y'all driving tonight or y'all stayed?
We stayed that night.
Y'all stayed. Yeah, y'all stayed.
Yeah, I think we stayed that night because it was late.
That was a lot.
Yeah, that was late that time. I think the second time my man had his wife with him and everything, and we didn't stay because they had to get back for the kids and everything. But always, man, look if there's a hotel or something in the area, I get it. Yeah, man. But the book tour, how's that going?
The book tour is going good, bro. Like I said, last week, I think it was, no matter of fact, it was National Authors Day. I think it was November 3rd. Yeah, I started my book tour off at Mercer Community College. That went amazing. That was actually a paid gig, so that was like my first ever paid gig, for speaking, speaking. So that was dope. And now, I'm on with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Doing it, and then next week I'm on a podcast. Some dope dudes from Philly. My nephew put me on with.
Okay.
So I'm gonna join with them next week, and we're gonna rock and roll, man.
All right.
That's what it is. I'm gonna keep going, man. Like I said, I'm just, so anybody that wanna book me, anybody, that see this, man, that wanna, they wanna talk about the book, and just like I said, it's more about it's about the book, but it's about mental health. Man, I've been through all that, man. Growing up, I don't know how many people really had to deal with a parent being on hard drugs, man. Like I said, my father was on heroin growing up, man. For the first, I was young, for the first years of my life, man, I would see my pop here and there, my pop, good dude, but he's just one of them old head dudes, Rolling Stone,
right,
8 kids by 6 different women,
right,
was really his lives like that. He was in my life, he was in my brother and them life. My brother daughter passed away, he was in their life, before me. But other than that, the other kids, he was seeing them, but he wasn't really in their life like that. So he wasn't really, a good father for real, my
right.
pop. And when he came to live with us, I was ecstatic, man. I was happy I got my pop, because growing up, I didn't even see him like that. So I really didn't know who my pop was. I thought, back in the day, my sister, my sister pop was my pop. When I was like real young, when I was like 5, because he might, all I seen was him. He actually the one that put the basketball in my hand. I love ball, but I ain't know. And then as I got older, I found out who my pop was. But to have my pop come live with us, it was amazing, But then as time went on, I started seeing things, and eventually we found out that, he was on heroin.
Wow.
That was just, a spooky time for me, man, because it's like the one that got it out of everybody. Because, I'm the oldest. It's me. I'm 49. I'll be 50. I got a sister. That's like 4 years younger than me, 4 or 5 years younger than me. And I got a little brother that's like 12 years younger than me. So really, I'm the one that really got it for real. My sister ain't really, but it's really me and my little brother. But
right,
it was a time, man. And that's why I'm trying to I've been asking everybody to tag the boy Black De Niro from Philly. He a dope dope film director. You know what I mean, got a few films out. I think maybe 3 films out on Amazon Prime and all that. You know, he's doing his thing. You know what I mean, up and coming. And I definitely want to work with him, man. You know what I mean, you know, so I'm trying to get him this book. So I've been having everybody tag me. You know what I'm saying, on social media. You know what I mean, you know, because you know, I guess he don't see me, or I guess you know he don't know who I am yet, so he ain't really respond like that. But
right.
he working. You know what I mean, you know, he gonna have to see this. He gonna have to see this dog, because everybody gonna keep hollering at him. You know, once I get him the book, I feel like once he read it, man, I mean, he gonna want to co-direct this joint with me, because I know this book would be amazing, bro.
Okay.
It'll be amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna where can people get it at?
Oh, the book, man. The book is on they can holler at me personally. I can send it to them, or it's on Amazon. It's everywhere books are sold. It's on Amazon.com. It's on BarnesandNoble.com.
Okay.
Get it on you can get it on Walmart. You can get it practically anywhere. Just, you know, type in Wayne Delange Morris. Delange is spelled DE-LANGE with a hyphen over the E. You know, my last name Morris, and write Despite Of. You just Google that and everything will pop up, man. You know, so the book is doing real well, man. You know, it's been out for a little while, man. You know, it's doing real well.
Right.
I'm really proud of the book, man. You know, I'm really proud of you know, finally going ahead and doing it. You know, because I always felt like I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I got a close friend at work I work with. You know what I mean? She's like a family member to me. You know what I mean? Like an aunt.
Yeah.
We always throw ideas off each other. You know what I mean? We busted up a lot at work. And I was telling her about it, and just telling her about my life and all that. You know what I mean? I would just give her some stories and all that. And she was like, she put the battery like, yo, you should write a book. You know what I mean? So,
that's what it takes sometimes.
Sometimes you need a little kick. You know what I mean? You need a little kick in the butt. You know what I mean? You know?
Right.
And I've been thinking about it for a while, but you know, once me and her was talking, you know, all that, and I just was doing my own thing. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, dog. I said, no, I just made my mind up, and I just went ahead and just did it, man. I hired this book company out in Miami, man, you know, and it took us like 6 months. But, you know, we talked on the phone like every week for about an hour, and I just went from the beginning to the end, and they just recorded me, you know what I mean, you know, and they went ahead and turned it into like, you know, the book form, you know what I mean, and I would read everything, and if everything was right, we would move on. If it wasn't right, they had to make sure it was right, then we would move on, man. Like I said, it took 6 months. It brought back a lot of memories, man, a lot of tears, man, was had, and you know, in making this book, man, you know, and just a lot of
yeah, because you opened up old wounds and everything, bro.
Go back to it, bro. I had to go back.
Yeah, man. And some people don't know how to do that.
Right.
So I got a couple of more plugs for you. We gonna talk, definitely. I got a few more plugs for you. And I'm gonna help you out, support you as much as I can. You already in motion anyway, but I think I got a Delaware link for you, and a couple of Delaware links for you, and I'm gonna try to get this Ohio link for you also. So I got you covered.
My brother, I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Cause I mean, you moving right now, boy.
I definitely appreciate that, bro. Like I said, cause I'm in motion, bro. You know I'm always had that motion, bro. Like, you know, even when, and that's one thing about me, man. Like, anybody that know me, man, like, I'm a Gemini, man, but I'm the loyalest, thoroughest dude, man, to you. You know what I mean? As long as you don't cross me, man. Like, you know, and my energy is impeccable, man. Like, when I was from, bro, energy, you know what I mean? You know, because this is who you get all the time. This ain't
the same with me, man. I'm loyal. I'm loyal by default, man. Right. Until that button get pushed, man, I say, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone now.
When I'm going through my own personal things, this is who you get, dog. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get no fake, no fraud. This is who you get, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always show, like I said, like I show love to the cleaning crew the same I would to you know what I mean? You know,
right.
A level 6 manager. You know what I mean? Somebody workers, because that's just who I am. You know what I mean? You know.
Right.
Same turn. If that cleaning crew boy or whatever is showing me disrespect, you're gonna get it just like the level 6 would get it. You know what I mean? You know, but I'm here to show love, bro.
I dig it. I dig it, man.
Do it, man. You know, God gave me a gift, dog. He gave me a gift to gab. He gave me a gift to this. Get to it, man. And everybody don't got that, bro.
Right. You right.
A lot of people can't take no. A lot of people can't take, you know, they want it right now.
Yeah. They don't know how to wait for it. But listen, I gotta wrap up, man. But I got you. Soon as I get this rolling, I got you. All right, and I appreciate you coming on the show, man.
I appreciate you. I appreciate your whole team, bro. I appreciate the love, and I appreciate when I reached out to you, man. Got me on, no problem, man. You know.
Yeah, that's Brad City TV, man, up here in
Right.
Waterbury.
Right. Yeah, that's fancy. Shout out to y'all.
my Philly brother. As always, bro, the show was for the people, by the people, about the people, man. And this was about you, and I'm gonna help you promote your book as much as possible. All right.
Appreciate you, bro. Before I leave, bro, I just want to give a quick plug before I leave.
Okay.
Everybody that follow me, man, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Parkaveweeze, Parkaveweeze. Follow my media page. My media page, 18,000 followers. Certified Hustler Media.
Certified Hustler Media. Okay.
Make sure you follow my my clothing line. University, well, my clothing line, Certified Hustler gear. Yeah, I mean, but y'all see the shirt right now. I'm live on camera, straight from my my media page, Certified Hustler gear. Princess University, check the page out. And I got the beautiful, eye candy, certified eye candy for all the above average, women on the gram, for all my fellas that like looking at women. I mean, check the page out,
Yeah.
Again, man, I appreciate y'all, man. The book is doing well. You can get the book.
Right.
Holler at me on social media, or you can get the book from Amazon or any Barnes and Nobles, anywhere books are sold. And just and check my YouTube channel out, man. Certified Hustler.
Right.
Excuse me. Certified Hustler Media on YouTube, man. We doing it big everywhere. We got everything. We got all the boxes checked, man.
Gotcha.
Shout out to my man Marv, man. I appreciate y'all.
No doubt, brother. You stay up, man, and I'll holler at you in the next day or so.
All right, my man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for the love.
Peace.
All right, brother.
Like to thank everybody for tuning in to the show. This is what it is. Love across the globe. Peace.